Hi everyone, Namaskar. Myself Pawan Kumar with Understanding Mathematics. Today I am back with continuation to my ongoing topic profit on loss. We have seen so many things in our previous discussion like that what is the important thing which is required for profit and loss. So that was the transaction to be taken place. जब तक ट्रांजैक्शन नहीं होगा प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस नहीं होगा. Also, we have seen the related terms to the topic, that is what is CP, what is SP, what is profit percentage, what is loss percentage, and CP is an important factor. Why? So CP is an important factor because whether there is a loss or profit, it is calculated in comparison or with respect to the cost price only. We discussed some of the questions also in our previous discussion, and today I am back with some of the questions again to give you the flashback of the topic again. So let us begin the discussion. Here I have written 4 questions in advance. So the question number 1 is, if an item is sold for rupees 630 at 12.5% profit, find cost price of the item. When this question is in the competitive examination, we can't wait for answer taking too much of the time. So here we will take the question in that way only. We will calculate this question in this way, that 12.5 percentage is equal to 1 by 8. So here we can see that this 1 by 8 is the part of profit, whereas selling price includes part of the cost price and the profit. So cost price is always 100%. 100% means cost price, and this 100% is equal to 1. So the selling price SP will be 1 plus 1 by 8 equal to 9 by 8, which is equal to 630. And face to face, this 9 will cut, 9 1 ja 9 and 9 7 ja 63. So it will be 70. Now we have to find out the value of only 1. So 1 is equal to 8 7 ja 56. Put the 0 ahead. So CP of the item is 560 rupees only. यहां हमने देखा कि जो हमारा कॉस्ट प्राइस है उसको हमने 100% लिया और 100% 1 के बराबर है. जब एक पार्ट की वैल्यू हमको पता चल गई है तो सेलिंग प्राइस भी बहुत आसानी से निकाल सकते हैं. तो इस प्रकार से ये सवाल हमारा हो गया, जिसे हमने हिंदी में भी लिखा है कि एक वस्तु 630 रुपये में 12.5% के लाभ पर बेची गई वस्तु का क्रय मूल्य ज्ञात करें. तो इस प्रकार से इस सवाल को हम कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशन में करेंगे. हम 1/8 वैल्यू निकाल लेंगे 12.5% की, और जो हमारा कॉस्ट प्राइस है 100% वो 1 होता है, तो 1 प्लस 1/8 मिला के 9/8 हो गया, और 9/8 बराबर हो गया 630 के. तो हमको 1 पार्ट की वैल्यू 560 मींस कॉस्ट प्राइस मिल गया. आइए दूसरा सवाल देखते हैं. कॉस्ट प्राइस ऑफ 16 आइटम्स इज इक्वल टू सेलिंग प्राइस ऑफ 14 आइटम्स. फाइंड प्रॉफिट और लॉस. 16 वस्तुओं का क्रय मूल्य 14 वस्तुओं के विक्रय मूल्य के बराबर है. लाभ या हानि प्रतिशत में ज्ञात करें. ऐसे सवाल को जब हमें करना है, we will not waste too much of the time. Instead, we will write the question solution the way it is being asked. इस सवाल को करने के लिए हम ज्यादा समय बर्बाद ना करते हुए जैसा कहा गया हम वैसे ही लिखते जाएंगे. CP of 16 items. CP of 16 items is equal to, is means equal to selling price of 14 items. Simple. So it's very simple. You cut this item by item. Now CP upon SP equal to 14 upon 16. Now we can see clearly the cost price and selling price values are readily available. Then what to worry? Nothing to worry. We can find profit very easily. 16 minus 14 equal to 2 units. 2 units are the profit. And what he is asking? लाभ या हानि प्रतिशत में ज्ञात करें. Means we have to find out profit percentage. And profit percentage is always profit into 100 divided by CP. So here percentage is profit is 2 into 100 divided by CP is 14. So this 14 will be cut by 2 7 times and this will be equal to 13 full because 13 सत्ते 91 left over 9 by 7 percentage. तो यहां पर हमने देखा कि जो जैसा कहा जा रहा है हम उसे वैसा ही लिखेंगे. कॉस्ट प्राइस ऑफ 16 आइटम कहा उन्होंने, वैसा ही लिख दिया. सेलिंग प्राइस 14 के बराबर है, वैसे ही लिख दिया. अब यहाँ पर आइटम आइटम दोनों तरफ आमने सामने हो गए तो आइटम आइटम से आइटम कैंसिल हो गया. अब जो कॉस्ट प्राइस था उसके नीचे हम सेलिंग प्राइस को राइट साइड से ले आए ट्रांसपोज करके, पक्षांतर करके, और राइट साइड का जो 14 था वो वही रहने दिया. लेफ्ट साइड का 16 हम उसके नीचे ले गए पक्षांतर करके. इस प्रकार हम आमने सामने देख पा रहे हैं कि अगर हम रेशियो के रूप में देखें या फ्रैक्शन के रूप में देखें तो सेलिंग प्राइस 16 है, कॉस्ट प्राइस 14 है. दोनों का अंतर जो आता है वो 2 आ रहा है. अब 2 चूंकि प्रॉफिट प्लस का आ रहा है इसीलिए यहां पर प्रॉफिट हो रहा है. तो जब प्रॉफिट परसेंटेज निकालना है तो प्रॉफिट इंटू 100 डिवाइडेड बाई सीपी, बाई पुटिंग द वैल्यूज वी आर गेटिंग वैल्यू 13 and 9 by 7 percentage. Okay, now let us take the third question. The cost of 5 sharpeners and 14 pencils is rupees 56. What would be the CP of 15 sharpeners and 42 pencils? Nothing to worry. Write the question as it is asked. CP of 15, it is only 5, not 15. 5 sharpeners. So I am writing capital S for sharpeners, and means plus 14. P for pencil. CP of 5 sharpeners plus 14 pencils is equal to rupees 56. And we have to find out the cost price of 15 sharpeners plus 42 pencils. That is what. So it's very simple to answer this question. We can see this 15 is 3 times of this 5 and 42 is 3 times of this 14. So very simple. If you multiply this here by 3 and here also by 3, now you have to multiply it by same factor, that is by 3 here also. So 5 3s are 15, 14 3s are 42. Now 56 3s are, you have to calculate. 3 6 are 18 ka 8 carry 1, 3 5s are 15, 15 plus 1 68. So the answer is 168 rupees. These type of questions are oftenly asked in the competitive examination, and we have to solve by using and understanding the language as it is being used in the question. So let us see next question now. Kiran sold an item for rupees 8160 and incurred a loss of 15%. At what price the item should be sold to gain profit of 25%? In this question, इस सवाल में पूछा गया है कि किरण ने एक वस्तु को 8160 रुपए में बेच दिया, जिस पर उसको 15% लॉस हो गया. At what price the item should be sold to gain profit of 25%? See, here we are well versed that CP is always 100%, but the selling price is not always 100%. It is either 100% plus or minus some unknown value percent. Right? So he is saying item is being sold for 8160 at a loss of 15%. Once the item is being sold at a loss of 15% means selling price is 85%. Because 100% minus 100% minus 15%. So leftover is there 85%. And this 85% is equal to 8160. Right? And we have to find out at what price the item should be sold to gain profit of 25%. So we have to find out 125%. 125% means from here we will calculate 100%. 100% will be 8160 divided by 85 into 100. Because the value of 1% will be equal to 8160. Value of 1% is equal to 8160. So value of 100% will be 8160. Value of 85% is 8160 and the value of 1% will be 8160 divided by 85. So value of 100% will be 8160 into 100 divided by 85. Very simple. Now this 85 will be cut by 5 17 times. 17 5s are 85. And this 100 will be cut by 5 20 times. Now we can cut this 8160 by 17. See, 8160 divided by 17. 17 5s are 85 ज्यादा हो जाएगा. So 17 4s are 68. 11 minus 8 3. 7 minus 6 1 6. So next is 8 7s are 56. Carry 5. 8 1s are 8 plus 5 13. So it will be cut 8 times. 17 8s are 136. Now what is left? Only 0 is left. So it will be 480. 100% will be equal to 480 into 20. Because this 17 will cut this 810. 480 times. So 100% is equal to 480 into 20. From here we can see, we can write this 100 as 25 into 4% equal to 480 into 20. And by this 4 face to face, 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8. We can cut this 480 120 times. So 25% value is equal to 25% value is equal to 120 into 20. Now we need to find out 125%. So simply we can multiply by 5 here also and here also, right? 25 5s are 125%. So very simple. 12 5s are 60. 1 0 is already there. So put this here into 20. Now 6 2s are 12. Put the leftover zeros 1, 2 and 3. So the selling price of the item should be 12,000 rupees. इस सवाल में जो पूछा गया है कि आइटम को कितने रुपए में बेचा जाए जिससे कि 25% का लाभ हो, तो आइटम को 25% का लाभ लेने के लिए 12,000 रुपए में बेचना चाहिए। देन ओनली उसको जो कहा गया है उस संदर्भ में फायदा होगा। In the part of calculation, our action should be swift enough in the competitive examination. Otherwise, this sluggishness of calculation consumes our time and we are compelled to leave the questions unnecessarily. So, we will take one more question here besides this. इसके अलावा हम एक प्रश्न और लेते हैं जो कि प्रतियोगी परीक्षाओं में अक्सर ही इस प्रकार से पूछा जाता है। आर्टिकल, दिस क्वेश्चन इज वेरी सिंपल वन वे, बट दोज हु आर नॉट well versed with the concept of the profit and loss, for them it may be difficult also. So it is being said in the question that Prashant incurred a loss of 75% on selling an article for ₹6800. इसका अर्थ होता है कि प्रशांत ने एक वस्तु को 75% की हानि पर बेच दिया 6800 रुपए में। तो उस वस्तु का क्रय मूल्य क्या था? See, when he has incurred a loss of 75% means item is being sold at 25% only, because 75% is already gone in loss. So the selling price is left 25% and this 25% is equal to 6800. And we are well versed that this 25% is equal to 1 by 4 and 1 by 4 is equal to 6800. Then what? We have to find out 1 because CP is asked. So 1 is equal to 4 into 6800 and value of 1 is 400, 400, 4 8 जा 32, 32 का 2 carry 3, 4 6 जा 24, 24 plus 3 27. So value of 1 comes 27,200. So CP of the item will be 27,200 rupees. ऐसे सवाल को करने के लिए हमको कुछ भी नहीं करना है। सिंपली हमने यहाँ पे देखा कि 6800 रुपीज जो बेचा गया है वो 1/4 की वैल्यू है और हमको तो 1 की पूरे की वैल्यू निकालना है। तो 6800 को ही 4 से डायरेक्टली मल्टीप्लाई करके आंसर आ जाएगा। इट विल नॉट टेक टू मच टाइम, इट कैन बी कैलकुलेटेड विद इन सेकेंड्स। सो here I pause the video for the day, and in the upcoming discussion we shall be covering discount, and based on discount we will cover the questions. But before I conclude the discussion, let me give you a brief idea before the startup of discount. So let us see some of the things which are related to discount in very short time. Discounts means बट्टा. In our profit and loss discussion, we could come to the related terms CP, SP, profit, loss, profit percentage, loss percentage. Now in this discount, we have to come across MRP. MRP means maximum retail price or tag price or listed price और in हिंदी अंकित मूल्य. यहां पर हम देखेंगे कि जो डिस्काउंट निकाला जाता है वो किसके रिलेशन में निकाला जाता है, with what respect it is being calculated. So discount is always calculated. Discount is calculated with respect to MRP. मीन्स अंकित मूल्य के सापेक्ष में हमेशा ही डिस्काउंट निकाला जाता है. हियर MRP is also considered 100%. MRP भी हमारे लिए 100% कंसिडर्ड किया जाता है, which is a false consideration. एक झूठा false consideration है ये. दुकानदार कोई भी अपने सामान को 100% मीन्स खरीद मूल्य पर नहीं देता, लेकिन ऐसा माना जाता है कि दुकानदार अपने आइटम को 100% MRP पर दे रहा है और उसी में से आपको डिस्काउंट यानी कि छूट भी दे रहा है. तो वो जो छूट कैलकुलेट की जाती है वो डिस्काउंट के रूप में जानी जाती है. तो इस डिस्काउंट के संदर्भ में further discussion and related question we will take in the upcoming discussion shortly. So thanks for the day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being with us. Thanks.